Hi, I'm Brandon Davis.
Hi, I'm Brandon Perea.
Did we just become best friends?
Brandon number 1, Brandon number 2.
No. Maybe we're both number 1.
I might be Brandon number 3 in a life.
We're like the Schmitty Weberman Jensen of Brandon. Did you get that one?
Yes,
Okay.
there's Schmitty Weberman.
He
was number 1. Let's go.
Dude, it's hot as hell out here today.
We locked in, yes.
How does the weather of LA, sitting out here doing interviews all day, compare to being on the set of Twisters in Oklahoma?
It feels similar, except in Twisters, we were stuck in that truck and it was humid and we couldn't use the AC. We don't have AC out here, but it's not as humid, so we're good. We're good.
No, it's not bad. It's like it's sunny, it's hot, but it's dry. We're
Yeah.
good.
Which, I mean, you got your cowboy hat to like block the sun type. You know what I mean?
This is the most cowboy thing I've ever done in my life.
Can you give them like one if you feel it, chase it with a tip? The nod?
Wait, teach me real quick.
You just gotta be like, if you feel it, chase it. Bam.
If you feel it, chase it. Am I supposed to tip my head or just the head?
Woo!
Chase it.
Yeah.
I gotta get that Glen Powell
Yeah,
smile.
you gotta get the Glen Powell like drip there, the steez. There we go.
Right. So in the trailer for Twisters, there is like in every piece of promotion, there's you. You know what I'm about to say too.
Yes.
There's you in the front seat, the passenger seat, and you're yelling, "Twins! Twins!" What are you looking at in that moment? And did you know that would be the trailer shot when you recorded it?
So, what I was looking at was kind of like an end of something, like a piece of tape maybe, or just one piece of a camera equipment where I just had, it's all in the eyes, you know?
Okay,
and it's something I learned from Nope, because in another trailer moment in Nope, it's me seeing the cloud for the first time, and it's just a little bit of the eyelid work, you know? And then with Twins, same thing, where you see it, and once it forms, it's the eyelids that go first, and then deliver the line. But did I know it was gonna be the trailer moment? No, I had no clue. I had no idea. On the day, I'm just going crazy. Like literally when I'm playing Boone, I'm going crazy. I'm doing something new every single take. It's not the same every take. They just whipped up the best pieces to put in the movie because I was doing a million different things.
And I mean, it looks like you guys, because it's fun to watch and it feels like you guys just got to have fun making it.
Yeah, I had a blast.
Like you just said, you got to let loose and all that.
Yeah.
How much, you talk about alternate takes too, or just different versions of doing things and they pick the one they want. How many sort of different, is there deleted scenes? Is there different takes that you were kind of surprised either didn't make it, or is there a specific take that you're like, oh, I didn't expect them to use that one?
Yeah, so in the home entertainment, there's some deleted scenes in there.
Deleted scene.
Yeah, we love a good deleted scene.
Yes.
And mine is, I have a deleted scene with Boone and Kate at the gas station, and Boone thinks that Kate is in love with him. And he's kind of like, look here, honey, I'm unavailable. And it's a really funny scene, and I'm so glad it's seeing the light of day, because when I saw the final and that wasn't in there, I was like, ah, man. But now that it's in the deleted extras, I'm like, I love it.
So when did you get to see the final cut for the first time?
Final cut for the first time was, because I watched a previs, so previs means pre-visual effects. So I watched that cut and I was like, oh wow, the movie's great. And then I watched a full version in Chicago. We did a screening in Chicago, and that's my hometown.
Hell yeah.
So I got to bring out the friends and the family, and we packed out a theater over there. And it was literally the one that was next to my mom's apartment, which is crazy. Like, we literally could have walked over there.
How do you beat that?
Dude, it was incredible. So that was my first time watching the final, and I was glad I got to watch it in that environment.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what, like, right after you watch it for the first time, sounds like you got to take your mom to it?
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
take the fam to it. What was, like, the reaction? What was the scene people wanted to talk to you about the most?
The scene people wanted to talk to me about the most would be... I mean, when I was in Chicago and they all watched it, the interesting thing was that everyone was like, oh my God, you were great, but we love this part of the movie, and this part of the movie, and this part of the movie.
Yeah.
And so, but I loved hearing that, because I'm like, oh wow, you actually cared about the movie. You weren't there enjoying it just because I was in it. It was like, oh, we loved like this part, and like we were on the edge of our seat, and like, oh, like we care so much about Kate and Tyler, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm just thinking like, yes, you like the movie. You're bringing up details that I'm not in. And I think that was one of the cool feelings of it.
That's awesome. I was expecting you to just be like, yeah, everybody was reciting the Twins thing, the Austin Powers, Twins. No, but it is really cool because you got to work with people. It's not like, when we talked to the junket, it just seemed like everybody got along so well.
For sure.
Are you guys keeping in touch? Everybody still, is there a Twisters group chat?
Oh yeah, there's a Twisters group chat. Little Anthony Ramos was texting me today of goofy photos of myself. He's sending me photos of me looking crazy, and I'm like,
post them, man. Let the world see.
I was like, I gotta send him his GIFs that are just floating around the internet.
Say GIF?
Yeah, GIF, what is it?
It's I think it's GIF, but
GIF?
the two
Did
Brandon.
I say GIF? Well, where's Justin? There's this guy Justin here. He says GIF.
Oh,
so
see,
we'll call him.
yeah, Justin. Now he's Gustin.
Yeah, Gustin.
No pun intended, a twist. Dude, you're from Chicago. I saw you do. You were into BMX.
Yeah.
I was a big BMX guy growing up.
Really?
Dude. I was riding in New Jersey.
Oh,
with like Scotty
what's up?
Kramer and Daniel. Well, I met Daniel Dares at Woodward and all these guys. Tell me your
Dude,
BMX
which
story.
Woodward you go to?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, dude, I've been at Woodward, PA, yeah.
Bro, so wait, hold on. I got to hear about your BMX journey.
Yeah, dude.
Talk to me about that. Like, where did you start? How far did you take it?
Oh my gosh, man. It got to a point where I was getting really good, and then I started getting looked at for like clothing sponsors, but acting started hitting off at the same time. And I was just like, oh man, I got to stick with the acting. I love BMX, but that's just, I didn't feel the longevity with it. And I didn't think I'd be at the level that a lot of these guys are today.
They're pushing it. Like,
you know Ryan Williams, man?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Were you a street rider?
Street.
Dude, Garrett Reynolds and all those
yeah,
guys too?
G Reynolds.
Dude, I
is
remember
the GOAT. That's
I was
the
at
GOAT.
the Incline Club one day, and Garrett just comes by, boop, flare on a quarter, and I was like, brother, your hair. That was back when he had the crazy hair too. Yeah, that's.
No, wait. What's crazy with Garrett Reynolds is that he'd do a 180 bar over a box jump.
And just like it was nothing too. And now you got like little Sean Ricani who's took over this dude. It's cool. I love BMX. I've kept watching it, but I had like.
What's your best trick, like on a bike?
For me, it was a flip whip.
You
But I was a park guy. Street.
Wait,
I was
Brandon Davis?
Yeah, I went to Woodward. I learned him on the Resi.
Bro, I feel like I've heard your name because of the BMX
I was gonna say,
world.
dude, I've definitely seen your BMX stuff before we got into all this.
That's crazy.
Small world,
man.
bro.
Yo.
And here we are.
Yo, Brandon is dope, man.
We got a lot in
Brandon
common.
number one is
Let's
cool.
go. And dude, also, being a part of Doom Patrol is really cool because I'm also a huge nerd. Marvel, DC, Star Wars. I love all that stuff. Were you a fan of that kind of thing before jumping in there, or did it give you a bug where you were like, oh man, maybe because I imagine the fandom comes at you too. You get all new fans who are super passionate when you join a project like that.
Yeah.
How did something like that change your life, or maybe some of your interests too?
It was super well received because the skating aspect of Dr. Time was so funny, and people really enjoyed that aspect of it. And it kind of just fell into my lap randomly, where I was like, wait, what? A roller skating clock villain? Like, yeah, sure, of course. And yeah, just to be able to be a part of that, and like that cast is incredible. And yeah, that show was awesome, man.
Yeah, man, it's cool.
It was awesome. So it was just cool to kind of have that fall into my lap and go out to Atlanta for a few days and knock that thing out. And it's gone now, but
yes.
yeah. But it was fun while it lasted, and hopefully something else comes along in that world of
the Comic-Con world. Like anything that goes to Comic-Con, it's just a different level of fandom. It's crazy.
Sure,
Sorry, I'm gonna end it with this. You guys are staying in touch. We had Twister, we had Twisters. If there's a third Twisters tornado movie, I mean, at this point, what do we call it?
Oh my gosh. What were we saying, man? We had a bit going on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, where we were just like, oh no, these twisted tornadoes are back again. Like, oh no, twisted twisties coming to you soon.
That's the
Whatever
BMX trick too, I think. I think we just named the next best BMX trick.
Twisted twisties.
Yeah. We'll see someone doing that on the mega ramp next summer.
Yeah, right,
All
exactly,
bro.
man.
Thank you so much, dude. It's great talking to you. Good luck with everything.
We gotta chat more BMX.
Dude, I'm around.
Stick around, bro. Yeah, hit me up
dude.
because let's ride. Do you still have a bike?
I have my bike, bro. It hasn't. It's getting a little dusty.
Yeah,
I haven't rode it in a while because
I gotta put air in my tires.
Same, but it still works. But I just haven't done it. It was either like, okay, pursue this or go to school. And I was actually looking to go to school at ECU because it was in Greenville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's where all the guys are, you know, like Dave Mira and
for sure.
all those. And then I went to South Carolina, and I ended up kind of leaving it behind. But I look at that bike every once in a while, and I'm like,
what are you riding right now? What frame?
I was doing the last one I had was I was good friends with Scotty Kramer.
Yeah.
So his family hooked me up with the Sheriff frame, the Felt Sheriff back when he had the Felt line. And I had like stolen. I completely built it custom.
Yeah.
I think I had stolen bars and animal.
That's how my bike is, like custom. Yeah.
I should make it as light as possible.
Frame.
But dude, I would never ride no brakes.
Oh really?
People were maniacs for riding no brakes, bro.
Yeah,
I was always a part. Street scared the shit out of me because you fall on the sidewalk, it's gonna like.
See, park is crazy because you're going upside down, flipping around.
Bro, but then you give me a Euro gap.
But I love flowing though. Like
flowing.
Now I've gotten so much more into flowing than like street impact of like chucking down a stair
There's
set.
probably some good like cement parks in Chicago. I bet. Like,
Yeah.
I imagine. I've never ridden up there.
Dude,
but
we
I've
gotta
seen-
whip. We gotta whip while we're out here. Yeah.
Dude, I'd be down.
There's some of the guys like Peep Game, like BMX.
Yeah.
Steve and stuff. He hits me up all the time, and he's like, "Yo, I want you to join in on these street rides. Like Garrett wants to meet you and stuff." And I'm like, "Bro,
love
what?
to.
Let's go." So
I'll hit you up on Instagram.
let's
or
run it up.
something.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not.
dude.
I'm not.
I know,
messing
yeah,
around.
I'll shoot you a message.
Okay,
Enjoy
bet.
the rest of the
Yeah,
day. Good
dude,
luck
see
with
you
this.
around,
I'll see you
man.
soon.
Yeah, good to
Later.
see
Good
you.
talking to you.
Please.
There she is!
You see that? That's a tornado right there, baby.
Oh yeah, nature's masterpiece.
We got twins!
Let's get the flares ready.
Yes,
Come on.
sir.